Hello there and welcome back, you guys. Today, I'm yet again back with a new video, and not just a regular video, but a mind-blowing video as always. Well, to cure your curiosity today, I'm going to tell you guys all you need to know about the writer of Enoch and who he was. So let me begin with the video without any further ado. From the Bible, we know that Enoch was Adam's great-great-great-great-grandson and Noah's great-grandfather, who lived a holy and faithful life to the Lord, thus explaining why he was so important. He also became the father of Methuselah, the longest living man. Throughout his 3+ centuries on earth, yes, you heard it right, 3 centuries, he has numerous other offspring. Enoch is also only one of 2 people taken straight to heaven, escaping death altogether. Only 2 people in the Bible, Enoch and Elijah, appear to be taken straight to heaven without having to experience death. If you don't speculate that these 2 people are the witnesses in Revelation who do in fact experience death briefly in Revelation 11:7-12. Most of us know the second one, Elijah, as we hear him quite often. This famous prophet received a heavenly chariot of fire that took him to heaven after his ministry had finished, leaving Elisha to carry on the mission. But what about Enoch? Most of us don't know a whole lot about Enoch, the other person to be taken straight to heaven. He appears in Genesis, and just as soon as he steps onto the scene, he steps into heaven. After 365 years on earth, God takes him away, Genesis 5:24. The verb for take appears to mean snatched up or carried away, perhaps similar to the way God had taken away Elijah the prophet. We see Enoch later in the Hall of Faith in Hebrews 11 listed with the other greats such as Abraham. Because of his great faith, he appears to escape death. Enoch lived a few hundred years before the flood. We see the inhabitants of the earth descend into utter moral depravity during this time period. Considering that the people back then lived for hundreds of years, some Christians have speculated, due to a vapor canopy that surrounded the earth that blocked out harmful gamma rays and produced a temperate climate, that perhaps God took Enoch into heaven to avoid the flood that would come a few hundred years later. An author who called himself Enoch wrote the book of Enoch, but it was likely just a man going by a pseudonym, and this is the tricky part about the whole thing. We do see that the Bible actually quotes from the book of Enoch. We see such references in Jude 1:14-15 and 2 Peter. Both of these passages appear to be plucking portions of tradition from the book of Enoch. We do have to keep in mind, though, that the apostles did quote from extra biblical sources, as discussed in this video. We can see parallels in Enoch's story with the story of Revelation yet to come. In a wicked world, we're called to the righteous and to walk in faith with God. Although many of us, if not all of us, as we don't know the true time Jesus will come back, will experience the pangs of death, Christians in the end times will experience a rapture. It's also important to note that in 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 13-18, both Christians have previously died, and those still alive will participate in this event together. So in either case, we'll experience the rapture. During that time, like Enoch, Christians will be caught up in the air. We can also see God being able to speak through even non-biblical sources. We do have to exercise discernment to siphon what is true and what isn't. But as the apostles quoted from secular philosophers and poets, we can find kernels of God's truth in other literature as well. Well, this is all you guys needed to know about Enoch, as this is all there is out there about him. If you guys have any questions in mind, then feel free to ask away, and I'll try my best to answer them all. If you guys like the video, then do hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more videos. Also, don't forget to share, as everyone deserves knowledge. Bye now!